trying to get my camera angles right up here. I'm trying to get my angles right. I need to talk to the people. Can you go down, please? Down, please, down. Please, down. Thank you. Thank you. Enough. Hello, hi, welcome to a new video. I'm Shocked. This is Mr. Pink Ink. And this is the video for... It's my blog. Hey. Anyway, this is my blog for Magical Readathon. It is currently the 9th of September. Is it? Tuesday. Yeah, it's the 9th. I haven't been in recording because this is why. And that is like that the whole day till past 7 at night, and it's ridiculous and it's a lot of noise, and you can never predict when it's going to happen because it's all day every day, because they're doing some works and it's council and we have no choice. They're making only a mess in front of my house. The other two houses have no messes in front of their houses. It's the second time they're here, and they are here and they haven't cleaned up from the first time they were here. Anyway, I digress. This is my TBR. Okay, and a couple of others. I have, in the meantime, I've already finished Flowers, Among the Burning Flowers by Samantha Shannon, which is the prequel to Priory of the Orange Tree, which you can see up there. I didn't read Priory because but my review needs to be up by release day, which is Thursday, so I will link my review down below. I haven't done it yet. I will do that. Okay, it's a good story. The names are practically unpronounceable names and places. I'm just saying. I feel that there was a character plot twist that fizzles out in the prequel, because I'm reading the prequel as its own story. I'm sure it'll make sense if I read Priory, but I don't know when I'm going to read that. I also don't have a day or fallen nights, so I want to read both. I want to read it. I want to read the next piece. It's good. It's a good story. I don't know how long before it takes place, but yeah. I see. It's kind of the birth of a villain. If the villain is going to be what I think it is in Priory, I don't know. I'm giving it 4 stars because I did enjoy it. So yeah, do go check it out. If you've read it or read the Priory, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of it. And that's that. So now we've got these in physical. This I'll be starting on Friday, Circle of Liars, because it's a read along with Penguin, Random House South Africa Young Adults. This is also not part of Magical Readathon, but I still have to read it. Why do I always get dirty stuff? Anyway. So I'm about to jump into The Moonlit Maze by Zoe Marriott. Zoe Marriott has written previous novels. I have 2. I've read 1. They're all young adult. That one I haven't read is part of a series. I don't have the series, so I won't read it until I have the rest of the series. This is a first adult offering, so this is my thing for debut novel. For debut. Priory, Among the Burning Flowers was my D6 roll. I will insert graphics in editing so we can see where we are, because I don't know to which subject these prompts belong to now. I haven't got my paper handy. I don't know what I did with this. Oh, I do have it handy. Sorry. That's right there. If it was a snake. Okay, so I'm about to start my first one for Animal Studies debut, and I finished Among the Burning Flowers for Spells and Incantations. So I'm one subject done already. Woohoo! I'm most likely going to read The Hobbit by audio, but I am currently listening to Crondor the Assassins by Remedy Feist, which is book 2, and that is my choice for Animal Studies Part 2, a sequel, because it's the middle of 3, which I'm listening to on audio. So I'm currently reading that one. I'm about halfway through. Oh, I'm close to the end. I've got a couple more hours. I've got less than 2 hours left in that book. So it's going well. Reading's been going well. I do hope to record more. I hope you can't hear that background noise. I really apologize. I just, if I wait, I mean, I can do it at 10 p.m. at night, but I'm probably sleeping already. Yeah. It's early nights these days, and early mornings. So yeah, so I will catch you up later. I'm going to start on The Moonlit Maze by Zoe Marriott. Let me know if you've read this or anything else by Zoe Marriott down in the comments below. Yeah, and I'll see you later. Hello, hi. It is Friday, 12th September, and I've just come back from the council, the municipality. Because forever there's an electricity problem. They're taking the money off my electricity for my rates. Just not now. So I went there, and apparently I paid into the wrong account because they sent me a second bill. I said there's always been only one account, or why is there a second account? Blah, 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 blah. I now need to go to the police station. And I need to go get an affidavit. And then I have to go back to the council so that they can transfer the one from the other. In the meantime, buying electricity, they're taking 89% off of the electricity. Because my account is in arrears when I actually paid it. When I asked them, but why do we have 2 accounts all of a sudden? They said, no, this is closed. I said, I've never had 2 accounts. No one has had 2 accounts. There's always been 1 account. How would I know that this was a different account? Because apparently I used the wrong invoice to pay. Because it had a different account number on it. Like, why are you sending me things with 2 different account numbers? It's the same place, the same person. No answer. Anyway, it's a closed account and I need to get my money out in order for me to have electricity. But anyway, back to reading. I finished the sequel, which was Crondor the Assassins by Remedy Feist. I'm currently listening to the 3rd book. I am still busy with my debut novel for Animal Studies. But I'm 100 pages in now. I'm on part 2 of the story. It's historical fiction. It is kind of slow. So, what's the girl's name? Juliet Stewart has inherited a great aunt's estate. So, of course, she didn't know about the great aunts, and so all the secrets are coming out. So she's gone there to investigate the house. So there's also a second POV from the future 100 years, 1924 to 2024. So now we also get a 1924 perspective. And her name is Xanthi Kearsley, and they live at Winterthorn, and so on and so forth. So now Xanthi's just been arranged married off to her cousin. How's that not incest? Anyway, so that's all that's happened so far. I'm about a third of the way in, and then we'll see how far that gets. But I need to go to the cop shop. I'll see you when I see you again.
Bye.
Hello, hi. Not you. Not hello, hi to you. Not hello, hi to you. To the people. Hello, hi to the people. And Jason says hi. Or whatever. Thank you, puppy, for the kisses. I love you too. Okay, down, please. Down. Thank you. So today is Saturday the 13th of September. I didn't read much. I only read about 20 pages. Okay. But I have to put this aside because yesterday, Friday the 12th, and there was no notification. Normally they put you in a group and then they send all the things, the graphics or whatever. There was nothing like that this time, so I had to go look for it this morning. We are starting Circle of Liars by Kate Francis with Penguin Random House South Africa as a young adult book club. Read for September. And it's pretty cool. Do go check it out. This is going to have its own video, so yeah, which might be up before this one, and if it is, then I will link it. Yeah, wherever, I will link it. Okay, so it's cool. So yeah, this is not part of Magical Readathon. Maybe I could make it part of, but it's not. I'm still on Animal Studies. This is still my debut. I finished the sequel, which I'm supposed to finish after the debut. But anyway, neither here nor there. I shall see you soon. Okay, bye. Today is Sunday. It's the 14th of September. This is all day, every day. It's not supposed to be on the weekends. The paper that we got from the people said that they would give us notification beforehand if they're working on a weekend. We can't work in the week, we can't work on the weekend. They work late when it's supposed to be till 5 p.m. That's it. Headaches galore. So I had to go to the police station again. It is Tuesday, the 16th, and I have to walk through Maynardville Park. So it's quiet, but it's threatening rain. So I'm just enjoying my stroll on my way home, because then I still have to go to the council again for the third time for the same thing. Hi, good morning. It is Sunday, the 21st. It's just up to 7:30 a.m. Hello, puppies. Pardon me. So just a quick update. I have now finished The Moonlit Maze by Zoe Marriott. Puppy. Anyway, The Moonlit Maze, I think, is a bit of a misleading title. The maze does come into play, but it's I think you only read about it 4 or 5 times in the entire book. Hey, now, puppy down. 4 or 5 times, but and it's slow. It's slow paced because things are happening in the past and the present. What happens in the present is that what is her name? Jude has dreams about the past, about Xanthi, And Xanthi doesn't have dreams, but she has manifestations of Zoe from the future. But they don't know. Xanthi never knows that it's from the future until the end, I think. But Jude realizes that something's going on. And it's like a pocket of time. Like a pocket of time. That they're stuck in this place that they're at. In Winterthorn. The ending is very exciting. Okay. And the rest of the book is very... Can you sit still? The rest of the book is very slow building. I'm sure there's some things in there that didn't necessarily need to be in there. So yeah, this is just... Look, I love the writing. The writing is nice and clear. The characters are fleshed out and flawed. And it also plays along the lines of history repeats itself. So it's a nice story. It's a nice story. I did enjoy it. I did feel it was a bit of work because it was so slow. Okay, but if you like character-driven, it's character-driven and story-driven, both of these. Because you want to know what's going to happen to Xanthi, and you want to know what Jude is happening to Jude and what she's going to do about it. Because things are happening in both the past and the present, separate to each other. So it's actually a nice story. Giving it 3.5 stars because that's what I like it. It's just because it was so slow. Yeah, and it took me a while to read. Okay, so that means I've completed Animal Studies. I finished my debut novel, which is the adult debut from Zoe Marriott, and my sequel, which was book 2 in that Rip War series saga thing. Chrono the Assassins is a book 2. I've also finished Spells and Incantations. With my D6. That was Among the Burning Flowers by Samantha Shannon, which is the prequel to Priory of the Orange Tree. I still need to read Emotion in the title for Demonology. Oh, and then on to Restoration, I need to read A Single Point of View and Random Country. Okay, so for A Single Point of View, I chose The Hobbits by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's the narrator speaking. Okay, it's the narrator telling the story. So the narrator jumps from this person to that person, but it's the narrator speaking. So it's always from the narrator's point of view. So yes, you'll see Bilbo and then you'll see something else. And yes, you'll see Bilbo and then you'll see something else. But it's not their perspectives, it's the narrator that's talking. So that counts. So I've got 2 more chapters. I'm on page 330. There's about 20 odd pages left. So I will finish that today. Then we will be going on to Demonology. And as you can see, still has a plastic and a price on. This, pardon me again. This throat is dry. Oh, well, I have some copies. This is one of my books, one of the books that I got for my birthday last year. It's almost my birthday again, to be honest. I've only read one of the books that I got for my birthday. One of the books I can't read because it's part of a series. I need the things before that. Loveless I want to read because I need more Alice Oseman in my life. I also have One Last Stop, which was on my TBR last month, but I didn't get to it, so we'll get to that again later. So now we'll open this one, but now the sticker is on the book and not on the plastic. Why, Bargain Books? Why would you do that? Put the sticker on the plastic. Ow! This is proving... Anyway, I need to make more space on my phone. See, it's on the book. So, yeah. So, we're going to get on with the rest of the day. What are you reading this Sunday? Let me know down in the comments below. And I'm going to jump into, well, not straight away. This is my next one. I'm going to finish The Hobbit. And then I still have the random country one, which is The Guardian. So I'm going to get to that too. That's on ebook. I'll see you soon. Okay, have a great Sunday. Bye. You just saw me unwrap this thing. Look how damaged it is. This is wrapped. This was a new thing. Why is it damaged? Why? Bargain books. Hello, hi, good morning. It is Saturday, the 4th of October. I haven't had much opportunity to actually record for many reasons. One, because they're doing the council stuff. They're busy outside. It's a lot of noise all day, every day. I also needed to make space on my phone because, doing multiple videos takes up the space. So, as I finish a video, then I can take it off and take all the pieces off. But these long videos have to stay there for a long time. This is a month-long video. And the third thing is I was really busy. I had a lot of things to take care of. I was up and down and up and down and up and down the whole week from the 22nd onwards. There's my dog got something that's heavy. Chester. Can you please stop? Okay. And then there's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, I've been really busy. Also, just on a side note, I used to have a living domestic, char lady, maid, whatever you want to call them, in lieu of rent. Give her a place to live, and then she cleans up. So it was fantastic. Now that I don't have that anymore, she moved in with her boyfriend, so I have to do everything myself. And housework is a killer. It's never ending. I'm telling you, it's like the things that we get used to. So I've been extremely busy, and I haven't had much time to record because of the noise and the space. So we finished The Moonlit Maze, is what we were talking about last. Since then, I haven't read anything in the week until the 26th, okay? On the 26th I started Loveless. I didn't get very far. Now, the last weekend of every month, I am going to be running a weekend read-along from 8 a.m. Saturday to 8 p.m. Sunday, where we just read so that we can make our goals, okay? Because there's always those pages that we still need to get in, or those books that we still need to get in because of our goals for whatever month. So on the weekend of the 27th, 28th, we did that again. It's lovely. I absolutely love it. There's something very cathartic and just relaxing where you speak with people who are all reading with you at the same time. It's not the same thing that you're reading, but you're reading, and you're just getting to know the people better. It's so much fun. It's just relaxing. Okay, there's no pressure for anything. So I started that weekend, and I read most of Loveless, and I listened to most of The Hobbit, which I listened to online on audio. But in the meantime, the only thing I've been reading is the dailies, because this is a read-along with Penguin Young Adult, the book club for October, and I've been reading it, and it's ongoing. It's still going. I still got today and tomorrow to read. So that's got its own video. So this is the only thing I've been reading. Just a few pages, like 20 pages every day. that was what I was reading. But on that weekend, I got through most of this. Okay. Then I finished this on the 30th and this on the 29th. Now, this is a reread. I've read it a gajillion times. Okay, so it's fantastic. So that's that. This completes my Demonology single POV. Loveless. Let's talk about Loveless. Okay, see this. Oh, annoying. I love Alice Oseman. Okay, and I love her writing. I love her characters. I love her stories. So I was completely looking forward to this. And after reading this, I do enjoy it. I was enjoying it. But now let me tell you, there are many HP references in the first half of the book. So much so that I really wanted to DNF. I was enjoying the story regardless, but HP references are triggering. Now, this was published in 2020. So I don't know when the controversy happened. Was it 2018 or 2021? If it was 2021, then that's fine. No points deducted. But I am deducting points of all the books I read from HP references. It's unnecessary. You can always find an alternative. And if you want to know why HP is triggering, maybe you should go do a Google search, because JKR, she who must not be named, is a turf. She's actively using her money, not as money from the HP stuff and whatever. And Robert Galbraith is her pseudonym, by the way. She also writes under that. Uses her money for anti-queer campaigns, especially targeting the trans community. The same with Brandon Sanderson. He's the male counterpart. Okay, he actively uses his money for anti-gay campaigns. You guys need to be up on the thing. Do not spend your money. Do not support them. Do not post about them. Enough of the rant. Okay, so it's a very good story. I actually loved it. Loved the characters. Yes, I still have to write my review. What's happening? Oh, it's about a bunch of friends. And the one girlie discovers that she's aro ace, aromantic asexual. That's really good. Now, it also does a good job of explaining wanting something and actually not being able to have that because your body says no. It's actually really very interesting. I mean, I don't know much about ROS, so I've learned a bit, okay? I love books like that. I don't like non-fiction. If I want non-fiction, I will Google, I will go search. If I do research, I'll do what I need to do. But in stories that give you that information, that is so cool. So, I absolutely love Alice Oseman and the stories that she tells. It's very, very necessary. The same with one of our local authors, Kay Clare. They are writing queer characters, neurodivergence in queer romance. Very, very necessary. Okay, very, very necessary. I'm not a romance guy, but I do enjoy romance every now and then. So when the romance is right, it's right. If it's too much, we have a problem. Okay, this is why I'm not a fan of romantasy. Fantasy romance is okay because the main plot is fantasy, the subplot is romance. That's exactly how it should be. But with romance romantasy, you got romance main plot, fantasy subplot. So the fantasy is there just to sell the fantasy. If you take the fantasy out, you still have a romance, and that will probably sell anyway. Okay, so that's my problem. Anyway, I've been digressing. So this I haven't rated yet because I want to find out about the dates of the thing, but I would give it 4 stars, 4.5 stars. But I'm going to check on the HP. If it's HP, then it's only, if the HP is before 2020, then it's only 3.5 stars. people need to learn. You need to keep up with the times. If you want queer people to be reading your books, you need to make sure you don't trigger them. Okay, in this specific case, for She Must Not Be Named, it's the trans community. For Brandon Sanderson, it's the gay community. But it affects all of queerdom. All of queerdom, not just thingy. Not just those specific groups. Okay. I also managed to finish The Guardian by Laura Hatchell, or L.M. Hatchell. Very good. I really enjoyed it. It's nice and short. It's 130 pages. Sets up a trilogy nicely. Absolutely love the character. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me, so I can't thingy. I've been finishing videos, so now I'm going purely off memory. So I still need to write those reviews. 4 stars for The Guardian. Absolutely enjoyed it. I do hope I can wangle with the author to get the rest of the series. That would be so great. Also, do check out Laura Hatchell, LM Hatchell on Instagram. I will link it down below. Very nice. Celtic. That was for my random country. Spells of Incantations Part 2, that's inside now. That's done. This was for Spells of Incantations, Loveless, Emotion in the title. So we have completed our final thing for Magical Readathon. My last year as a Spellsword. Next year I get to choose another career, and obviously it needs to complement my Spellswordiness. Okay. So yeah, so these are the physical books that I finished in the month. I finished 2 other ebooks, so that's 5, and then another audiobook makes 6. So I needed 6. I completed 6. Thank you very much. Again, I'm running out of space. So thank you for joining me. Magical Readers in October. What did you read? September. What did you read September? What was your favorite? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have a video that you want me to check out, please add the link. I will definitely check it out, and I will leave a comment for you. So yeah, that's it from me. I dug this out because I was looking for something, and it's getting into be summer, and this is gonna get a lot of wear. Absolutely, love. So bye from a spring in Cape Town. And see you in the next video. Mwah.